Hey everybody, Jim Chester here, Chiro Hustle Podcast. I got Dr. Ryan Bones. He's going to give some tips of the week, I think, but he's going to talk a little bit about being a TEDx guy, and he's also going to talk a little bit about what he discussed up on stage, and then we're going to pour some sugar on it and give some love to Tim Young and his crew.
Absolutely.
But we are here at Focus number 9, hustling for focus, and I think it's a cool event, man.
It's a really cool event. This is unfortunately my first Focus. Went to school in Parker, wanted to come many, many times, never made it. Finally, this year, upon recommendation, got asked to speak, which was a huge honor. They have done such a great job with this event, and it is exactly what they say it is. I mean, this is the fountain of chiropractic understanding, and we have had some people delivering incredible content on what it means to be a chiropractor and the impact that can have. And there's been a lot of fires relit, a lot of fires lit, and a lot of people influenced today.
But you're how long out of school are you?
2.5 whole years.
Yeah, so this is Chiro fledgling here, but you've had a very quick rise to the front of the line, man.
It has been surprisingly meteoric. I like to compare it. The best analogy I've came up with to this point is it was like I was making a snowball and I tried to roll it down a hill, kind of build it up a little bit, and then it started going really fast, way bigger than I expected, and I kind of got wrapped up in it and then somehow ended on top, and now I'm balancing on this snowball as it hurtles downhill, getting bigger and stronger and faster, and I'm just hoping that I don't get crushed by it at some point. But actually one of the things, what I talked about today was how while the rise has been quick, there were a lot of struggles behind the scenes that nobody saw. And so a lot of people put on a lot of smiles for the camera and for social media and that highlight role, when in reality they're dying inside because they're living as an imposter, essentially. And this is if you want, I can go into a little bit about what I talked about.
I'd love to hear. For people, see, one of the reasons we're doing this, Bones, is for people to get this event outside the four walls of Focus.
Yes.
So please share.
You guys do an amazing job, too. So the whole idea was we have an identity crisis in chiropractic. Yes, as a profession, but I would also argue individually as well. Because we have chiropractors who are waking up in the morning, they're putting on clothes that aren't theirs, they're going to a practice that's not theirs, they're using words and language that may be in their voice, but it's not of their voice. And then they go home at night and they're exhausted physically, mentally, spiritually, philosophically, because they're living a complete sham of a life, trying to be something and somebody that they're not. They're trying to be the next insert name here. They're doing the things that they were told they should do, and they're doing the right things in the wrong way.
So, how do we take the power back, and how do we correct this confusion?
It is hard. And so, this was me. I was that person. Even a month into practice, felt burnt out because I was trying to pretend I was something I wasn't, and I was practicing incongruently with just myself. I had to stop, completely block out the noise, shut my eyes, and ask myself 3 questions. Number 1, who am I? Number 2, why am I here? Why am I on this planet? And number 3, what is the next best action I can do to facilitate why I am here? Those were hard questions, but easy, complicated, but simple. And I realized I am Ryan Bones. I exist on this planet to spread the truth of chiropractic to anyone and everyone that I possibly can, and to deliver a damn fine adjustment to any and every vertebral subluxation that I come across. I realized that the best way I could do this was by practicing and speaking. And I thought, okay, but I'm already doing that. Why isn't this working? And I realized that I was doing it, but I wasn't doing it my way. I was doing it someone else's way, and I was trying to be somebody else. And so I had to strip a lot of what our practice was. I stripped systems, procedures, verbiage, scripts. I replaced them with my own, what I wanted to say, how I wanted to say it, how I wanted to explain it. I changed what I wore to practice. I changed the music we played in the office. I changed where we marketed, how we marketed, everything. And if it didn't fit my rubber stamp 100% Ryan Bones seal of approval, it got scrapped. And that meant even coming up with things that maybe from scratch, which was hard. And I actually got a lot of shit for from people who had kind of told me how to do things with good intention, but it wasn't how I was meant to do it. And so one of my slides said, individuality is not rebellion. It's completely necessary for not only you to reach your ultimate level of happiness and authenticity and congruency in yourself, your own life, and your practice, but I will make the case that it is completely necessary for the expansion and growth of principled chiropractic the world over.
You know, some things you said in there hit me home, because individuality is one of the things that you have to really find, and you have to dig deep for it. And when you come out of chiropractic school, they don't develop individual thinkers and leaders. They develop system people.
Yeah. And to a degree, systems are great. It's great to have a framework and a foundation. But what you need to do is you need to take that framework and put your skin on it and put your voice, your authenticity, because if we keep doing things the way we've always done them, we'll keep getting what we've always gotten, which is 10% of the population.
And, you know, half of the population of chiropractors actually fallen out of practice after a 5-year threshold. And I know that's one of the reasons that Chiro Sushi, which you've been the president of for the past 2 years, congratulations.
Thank you.
That's a big place to stand in. And I think that understanding that we need to be a solution, I think that's one of the biggest things out of anything that we do with the hustle of chiropractic, or the sushi of chiropractic, or the focus of chiropractic, or the cow jam of chiropractic.
Amen.
Whatever it might be, we have to come into it with more certainty and give more love, more support, and more realness to what we want out of it.
Realness. Thank you. That's just it. Because we all know a patient can sniff a mile away if you are bullshitting and if you are pretending and if you're a shell of what you're supposed to be. What I found when I actually started being myself in practice was that it attracted the people who were right for my practice, who were right for me, who connected with the weird different things that I do and say and how we do things. And those were people that had been to other chiropractors and hated it and felt like they would never go back. And so I found that each and every one of us will reach people that no one else will reach. And it is completely necessary that we do that and we are ourselves, because otherwise we're never going to reach them and they're going to get missed. And that realness is the key, I think, to reaching those people.
But I'm going to reel it back a little bit and let's talk about this Chiro Sushi thing. Yeah. How did you get involved with Chiro Sushi, and what is that? Some people are, they think that it's a management company.
Absolutely.
And I think that people need to stay away from some sort of management companies, not to step on anybody's toes, but I think that management is an inside job that we have to manage ourselves, and we have to look for mentorship.
I like that. Management is an inside job. We got to manage ourselves. You got to manage yourself before you can manage anything. I love that. Sushi is not a management company. In fact, we're kind of the anti-management company in that the whole message of sushi is we want to help you be successful in whatever that means for you and however that means for you. We don't tell anybody how to practice. We help people be more successful however they want to practice, however they congruently, authentically want to project themselves and what they want to do. We just want to help give you tools or resources or connect you with people to do that better. And so really, sushi is kind of for the others, the different ones, the rebels, the weirdos, the people who don't want to fit a mold. We don't fit molds, we break molds. And that is what sushi is all about. If you're confused about what we do day in and day out, it's okay, because there are days when Tristan and I are confused about what we do day in and day out. All we are is a resource for people to find somebody and to find help to be a better version of themselves. We have the Samurai program, which is an individual kind of private mentorship program, which you can check out. We just had our second big summit in Vegas, which you were at, which you did an amazing job with the videography of Barb Eaton. If you got to check out her work. I don't know if you've released that yet.
We've sent it to Barb.
Ooh, okay. Be on the lookout. That's going to be a really, really good one when it comes out because they did it. And so we just had our second big event, which was awesome. And then I've now gotten the chance to kind of go around to different things like Focus and speak. And it's been amazing to try to connect. I think one of the things that we really strive for at Sushi is to connect different tribes and groups and people and bring them together for that love of chiropractic, because we don't need more division. We need people who are on the same mission, and there's a lot of us who are here. We all may be different. Each and every key is important in life's beautiful melody, but we got to find that individual note. And so actually something that we offered today for people here, no sale or anything like that. If you just want to stay up to date with what Sushi is doing, just text Sushi to 33222. It'll keep you updated with events and different programs and different things that are coming up. I can't guarantee you won't get late night drunk texts from Tristan. I wouldn't be shocked. I will try to promise at least no dick pics. So, or at least classy ones, if that.
I'm going to take the power back for a second, and I'm going to say thank you to Tristan for tirelessly working for the future of chiropractic and for supporting everything that we stand for. I know that you guys have been a sponsor with Chiro Hustle for quite some time, and I thank you, Tristan, for everything that you do to keep us propped up, and thank you for Bones of supporting us as well. I mean, the team together, what they always say, Bones, is teamwork makes the dream work. And anybody that knows me, I'm always in the game. I always put my head down, and I just can't wait to keep winning. And when I have guys like you on my side, all we do is win, win, win.
Thank you.
I was saying from the beginning, we started from the bottom, now we're here.
Hey, yes, absolutely. And you know what? Here is Focus. If you were not here this weekend, I'm sorry, you should have been. But you can be here next year. I assume it's going to be around the same date. I'm not sure. But next year, it'll be the 10th year. 10th year. I saw Tim earlier, and I told him, man, like after last month in Vegas, this is stressful putting it on. He goes, that's my 9th year. I'm kind of used to it. Oh, gosh, okay, I was not. But he's done an amazing job. Their whole team, because this is not possible. Teamwork makes the dream work. This would not be possible at the entire Focus team. They have done an amazing job. It's been a hell of an event with incredible speakers, content, people, hustlers, rebels, everybody. They were here, and if you weren't, you missed out.
And chiropractic supersedes all that. It's a big message, but it's a bigger meaning for people that are out there that need chiropractic care. And that's why we keep on showing up day after day, hour after hour, minute after minute. We keep on shaking hands, getting knee to knee, heart to heart, and we just keep on making profound influence on people, because honestly, this is a sacred space for us. Not anybody can just travel around and build trust within the chiropractic profession. So we've done all the heavy lifting for the past couple of years, but now we have penetrated the market, and we're here to stay. And we just want to keep on playing bigger, and that's why we get invited to places like Chiro Sushi, and that's why we're on, I call it the Chiropractic Roadshow.
Yes.
And we just keep on showing up, we keep on knocking doors, and we just keep on hugging people.
You guys
we
are
keep
doing
on
stuff
loving
nobody
people.
else is doing, and you're doing a damn good job at it.
Oh, thank you, Ryan. And you know, it's more about what the future is. So what is the future, and where's it going? What are you guys doing?
I think the future for Sushi has many, many things. I believe where we're going is actually Miami. So, Leak, I believe it looks like 2019 could be taking our talents to South Beach. We don't have a date set, so be on the lookout for that. It's going to be continued to day in and day out, show up like you are, to help people be more successful, more authentic, and happier in practice, because we have enough shitty chiropractors. We don't need any more. What we need is happy, successful chiropractors who can reach more people with the chiropractic message, bringing that message to people through mediums like video, like audio, like being out in your community. Robert Monaco just spoke, did an amazing job speaking. You'll see, I'm sure, me at different events. I'll be at Mile High.
I'll be there too.
Nice. We will be.
We'll interview you again.
Deal. That is coming up in just a few weeks. August 18th, I believe, is Mile High 6?
7?
7? Yeah, and if you don't, Danny Knowles just recovered from some crazy emergency health issues that we're so glad to see you doing well, Danny, and we cannot wait.
We love you, Danny.
We love you, and we cannot wait to be at Mile High here next month.
Yeah, so I'm just going to go ahead and close out there, everybody. Just want to say from the bottom of our hearts, thank you everybody that's been a part of Chiro Hustle over this weekend here at Focus OKC. We do it for you. It's not for capital gain. It's for the future of chiropractic. It's a brick by brick solution. I know that there's so many people out there that like to talk, but we're solution based. And now we have support of amazing people in this beautiful profession of chiropractic. So we're just going to keep on driving forward with your support and with all the things that you can help us with and all the things I can help you with.
Absolutely.
Love you, man.
Love you too. Thank you so much. Thank you to all
Thank
of you.
you, Tim Young. Thank you for your team. Thank you for everybody that's
Focus.
here stepping up at Focus. And I'm going to close out by saying you're just one story away. What do I say, Bones? Keep hustling.
Keep hustling.
See you guys in the next one.
Woo!